Big news is making waves in the world of golf. For the first time ever, Ryder Cup players are getting paid. Now everyone's question is, why the sudden shift? We're getting into why one of the most tradition-filled events in sports is embracing a new era. What led to this historic decision? Let's break it all down. This is exciting. Our team did a deep dive into this story, scouring sources like golf.com, Yahoo Sports, and GolfWarX to bring you the full picture. And make sure to stick around until the end, because we'll reveal how this change could reshape the future of the Ryder Cup and possibly professional golf as a whole. Before we get into the exciting details, let's first take a step back to know how the Ryder Cup actually started. The Ryder Cup is one of the most prestigious golf events in the world, held every 2 years between 12-member teams from Europe and the United States. But its origins go back over a century to an idea proposed by James D. Harnett, an employee of the Golf Illustrator magazine. In 1921, he suggested that American golf professionals play in the British Open, and this sparked the concept of international golf competitions. The first international match was held in 1921 at Gleneagles, Scotland, with British golfers dominating the Americans by 9 matches to 3. Fast forward to 1926, another match was held at Wentworth. This is where Samuel Ryder, an English entrepreneur and golf enthusiast, entered the picture. Ryder, known for building his wealth through selling garden seeds in small packets, was inspired to create a more formal competition. Ryder offered to donate a gold trophy, and with his support, the first official Ryder Cup match was held in 1927 at Worcester Country Club in Massachusetts. The American team won, and thus a tradition was born. Since then, the Ryder Cup has evolved into a global phenomenon. So how does the Ryder Cup work? The competition is played over 3 days, typically starting on a Friday and ending on a Sunday. There are 5 match play sessions in total, 4 foursomes matches and 4 four-ball matches on each of the first 2 days. The final day is reserved for 12 singles matches. Each match is worth 1 point, and the team with the most points wins. If it ends in a tie, the team that already holds the trophy retains it. For nearly a century, the Ryder Cup has showcased unforgettable moments and fierce rivalries. From its early days as a contest between the US and Britain to its modern iteration featuring a united European team, it's been a testament to golf's enduring spirit of competition. Now, for the first time in its history, Ryder Cup players are getting paid. Why now? The PGA of America has announced that members of the U.S. Ryder Cup team will receive $500,000 each. Of that, $300,000 will be directed to a charity of the player's choice, while $200,000 goes directly to the players themselves. This marks a significant increase from the $200,000 per player that had been allocated solely for charity since 1999. The decision was made by the PGA's board of directors, and they emphasized that no players had requested to be paid. Instead, this move is aimed at recognizing the players' contributions to making the Ryder Cup the most special competition in golf, while also giving back to communities. This topic isn't new. Golf legend Tiger Woods said players have been discussing this since 1999. Back then, the focus wasn't on personal payouts, but on directing more funds toward charitable causes. In Tiger's words, what's wrong with each player getting $1 million to support amazing charities they believe in? The 2025 U.S. Ryder Cup captain, Keegan Bradley, has already announced he'll be donating his entire allocation to charity. It's a testament to how this new system isn't just about compensation. It's about making a broader impact. So why pay players now? One word: revenue. The Ryder Cup is a financial juggernaut. In 2023 alone, the tournament generated over $60 million in revenue. That's from a combination of sponsorship deals, TV broadcast rights, merchandising, and ticket sales. Major brands like Rolex, BMW, and Emirates pump millions into the event to associate themselves with its prestige and global reach. The economic impact of the Ryder Cup extends beyond the course. Host cities experience a surge in tourism, hospitality, and local business activity. Woods, one of the richest players in golf, has always maintained that his drive comes from love of the game, not financial incentives. And this sentiment echoes across the roster of top players. However, adding money into the mix could create additional pressure, especially for the Americans, as they're expected to deliver not just for themselves, but for their home crowd at Bethpage Black. Critics point out that the Ryder Cup has always been about passion and patriotism, not paychecks. But with European players framing themselves as playing purely for the flag, this new financial element could add another layer to the rivalry. European captain Luke Donald has already teased the idea, contrasting European spirit with what he's calling American greed. The ripple effect could go beyond just the Ryder Cup. If players see payments as a recognition of their value, it might lead to more structured compensation in other team-based golf events. At the same time, this move could inspire other athletes to find creative ways to balance competition, charity, and fair compensation. On the flip side, it's important to remember the impact this has on fans and the tournament's legacy. The Ryder Cup has always been more than just a golf event. It's a cultural phenomenon. The introduction of player payments might spark debates, but it also underscores the growing scale and influence of this competition. So is this a good move? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, the Americans are under more pressure than ever. As Davis Love III once said, "We can't lose, we just can't lose." And that's the ultimate truth, because in the Ryder Cup, winning isn't just about points, it's about pride. The Ryder Cup has always been about passion, pride, and the sheer excitement of team competition. If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe for more golf content like this, and let me know in the comments. Do you think Ryder Cup players should get paid?